Hey there, food fans. Welcome back to the Food for Thoughtcast with me, your host, Melissa Reagan, and my co-host with the most, Chef Steven Gonzalez. What's up, Steve?
It's the new Jan Brady. Look at
Dude,
this haircut.
it is the
Newest
fresh fade.
2
If you guys aren't
years of
watching
growing
this,
out hair.
if you guys aren't watching this on YouTube, you are missing the big reveal. Steven got a haircut.
Yeah.
It looks
Tired of
sharp, my friend.
I got tired of my eating hair because it would fall out of my head. Not really. No, I would always tie my hair back, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got tired of having long hair.
Hair and food is a phobia of mine.
I'm not a biker and I'm not in a heavy metal band, so no need to have a long hair anymore.
I respect your decision. I got tired of having long hair in 2015 and I haven't gone back. So, but yeah, it's just easier. See, now you got me yawning. Before we started recording, Steve was like yawning. Yeah, no, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah, he was like, I don't know why I started yawning all of a sudden, and I was very proud of myself for not doing so. And then one just snuck up on me. Yeah. Steven, Happy New Year. What is happening?
Happy New Year.
Like, tell me what you ate. Where'd you go? Who'd you see? What'd you do?
New year, new me.
New year, new you.
I'm still eating junk. I'm still,
Define junk.
Oh, I mean, you know what's weird is we're day 7 of the new year? Yeah, 7 days in. I haven't had crumble cookie yet.
Okay.
I'm going crazy.
All right.
I really haven't had but like a couple sips of alcohol. Not going crazy on that. It's fine. I'm good. Had a lot of red meat. I'm ready to switch over to white meat.
With some chicken, a little pork.
Ground turkey, ground chicken. But I mean, yeah, no, everything's going pretty well so far. I mean, yeah, I cut my hair. It was all coincidence that it was New Year's. But yeah.
I carried this habit into the new year. I lived under a rock my entire life and never tasted
1995
a Fresca. And I didn't know that it had no calories. And I'm here for it. Not that there's anything wrong with drinking something that has calories in it, but I can drink more of these and they are delicious. So, yeah.
We are not being paid to endorse Fresca.
I'm not being paid. Somebody turned me on to it, and I'm like, maybe it's having a little fight with Diet Coke over here in the house for the space in the fridge. So okay, red meat. Tell me, what was the most amazing thing you ate, Steven?
Man, you know what? I don't know if I've already claimed this one, but I made a cheesecake, like a healthier, higher protein cheesecake.
Yes, with the sweet potato crust.
Yes.
Yes. It does count. But you made it before the last time we talked. Did you?
Fine.
Did you eat something special on New Year's Day?
You know what we had? We had king crab legs.
That's right.
Gnocchi.
Let's go. Regular old gnocchi.
Potato.
White potato gnocchi.
Russet potato gnocchi, because that's all I had.
All right, then.
I am totally scarred for life because when I was in restaurants, I was told like, "Hey, you're adding too much flour to your gnocchi, so it's very floury, And so I went very light on it, and I went more potato, like seasonings, very light on the gnocchi or on the flour part. And so when I boiled it, like I tested a few out, and they just didn't hold up in the water.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah. So I just threw them in the freezer for about an hour, and then I just pan fried them all. Right.
Okay.
And so it was almost like
you skipped the boiling.
Yeah, and so it was like
mini, like a little dumpling. Yeah, sure. Yeah,
total. I mean, don't get me wrong; they were really good, very potatoey, not very floury, which is great. And then I got some king crab legs about the size of my arm, maybe not almost, but like I took all that meat out and sliced it nice and thin. But we made a pan sauce with shallots, garlic.
Yes.
Cream.
Yes.
Almost like a steak Diane sauce.
You put pork in there? Oh, okay. I was expecting bacon.
No, I didn't have any bacon. And then we threw the crab in there.
Yes.
At the very, very end. So it was very delicate, very like creamy, very it was good.
So you bought king crab legs, steamed them and took the meat out? And then put Or
You didn't even
you
steam them. Like they were, I took them out of like they were already pre-cooked and they were cold and all that. So I just took the meat
in the
out.
shell in the oh okay, got
Yeah.
it, got it, got it, got it.
So if I'm ever grilling and we have king crab, I just throw them right on the grill to heat
Sure.
up. Don't care, right?
Yeah.
In this case,
They will just steam in the shell that way.
yeah. So I just took them out the shell, and it was easier to work with. Clearly, I didn't cut
Mm.
myself. See, I still have all my fingers.
Hey.
Yeah, and made a little cream sauce, a shallot cream sauce to go with that. It was lovely.
So if anybody at home, first of all, that sounds incredible. I would have driven had I been invited. I
Yeah.
think I'm always invited. I don't have the time to drive there. That's the problem. If anybody at home has never prepared a king crab legs, like what is the easiest way to get everything out of the shell? Like what do you recommend?
Scissors.
Scissors.
Yeah. And I mean, there's so much meat to them. They're expensive as can be, but they're totally worth it if you're going to treat yourself. And in the new year, you can't just like go cold turkey from all your bad vices and delicious foods. You have to treat yourself, from time to time. But yeah, I delicately just cut, the shells and try to like crack them open once you get to a certain point. That way you're not like really tearing up the meat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the trick. That's the secret to my success. And like a lot of the joints, you break them or you bend them in the opposite way and they break off. So it just takes a little finessing, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What was
love
the most amazing thing that you had so far this year, day 7 of the
it.
January of 2026?
I had a jar of queso in the fridge that was just a little bit hot for queso for me. Like I like heat. I like queso. I like spiced queso, but I don't know. I just wasn't. It was like a kind I never bought before, and I really wasn't expecting it. So I had a portion of a jar left over, and I blended that leftover jar with some pecani sauce and like 4 reconstituted guajillo chilies. I cooked chicken thighs in it, and then I had pan fried potatoes left over. So I did like pollo con papas, basically, like in a huge burrito sized tortilla that I folded in half and made kind of crispy in the air fryer. That was one thing. And then the other thing was, I don't know what really got me in the mood for like an Italian sub. The closest thing I had nearby that was still open was Subway. So I kind of had to work some magic on an Italian from like the BMT from Subway, but it was fantastic. I don't care for Subway's roast beef. So I just got extra pepperoni. It was pretty great. It was pretty great. But I put giardiniera on it when I got it to the house. And then I crushed salt and vinegar chips in the middle of the sandwich. Not disappointed. I was not disappointed.
Listening to this sounds very delicious.
Yeah.
And I think we might have a new business venture. Hear me out. You talked about queso that was a little bit spicier than you were anticipating, and you cooked with it.
Yep.
What if we made some sort of queso base that you could throw in the crock pot that's spicier than you're expecting, and we call it white girl queso?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Because it's inspired by Melissa Reagan, a white girl.
Hi, guilty as charged.
I was going to say, your silence says you're in.
My silence means I'm complicit.
I like it. So we're going to start a new podcast on how we're going to take this business venture.
We're going
to the next level.
White girlify foods. Does the queso have to be pumpkin spice?
No.
You're so basic, Steven. Basic. You're so basic. I got a 10 of those butter Christmas cookies for Christmas.
Oh my.
And I've been rationing them. It's like a really deep 10 that has like double layer of like the paper cups with the butter cookies. Yeah. I've literally been rationing them out for like 1 or 2.
You know what's funny is my wife has a couple of packages of like butter cookies, and I'm a sucker for cookies, but butter cookies, pass, total pass on them. Like she can open them up and eat them in front of me, and I'd be fine. I don't think I would probably have more than like half of one before I'd be like, I'm good.
It's really only at Christmas, and the reason I like them so much is because of the texture, and they're not too sweet. Like I don't care for crumble cookies because they're too sweet.
I love crumble cookie because of the texture.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I think we've talked about that. Like, I'm like a crunchy cookie gal. That's why I like a spritz, a butter cookie, a Linzer, like a shortbread, like that. I like that crunchy,
Yeah.
crumbly. Interestingly enough, it's in the name, but their cookies don't do that. They just chew.
We should
They're
just,
soft.
you know what? In
They
light
should
of
call their cookies
us
goop.
starting a new business venture for White Girl Queso, we should start a new cookie empire called Chewy Cookie. Not Chewy because there's Chewy, like dog
The
food.
dog food company,
Yeah,
yes.
people are gonna be like, "What are you trying to make us? Dog food?"
Chewy
Chewy
cookie.
cookie.
Well, they could subsidize it and then they could do a subscription where they dropped off cookies every month instead of dog food or with your dog food. I'm just saying. Your dogs need treats and so does the human. We could really be onto something there.
Yep. Queso Cookie Empire.
Okay, so so gross.
Well, no, not together, but like separate entities to make one
No.
giant entity.
So mad, so gross.
So then we just need 3 more Power Rangers, and then we're good. One giant Power Ranger.
To make one giant Power Ranger. Indeed. I did have some really, really amazing. I bought some local smoked beef sausage at the farmer's market.
Yum.
And I cooked it with like roasted rutabagas and turnips, which was really fantastic. So you kind of have like that
smoky,
like creamy, huh?
Did you make everything else smoky?
Yeah, so I kind of like made a hash with everything. It was really, really good. Just some caramelized onions, and that was pretty delicious. Yeah, New Year's Day proper. I think I ate all of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It was a really busy time at work, and a banana.
Wow,
but ain't nothing wrong with that. I love me PB and J, man, for life.
So I made the mistake of buying a 4-bone prime rib. That's
okay.
Prime grade, not choice, and call it prime rib because I'm snooty like that.
Yeah.
And I brined it for about a week and a half, maybe, give or take.
Yeah.
And so then going into the new year, I was like, well, I got to take this thing out because I'm not going to lie, my beer fridge or now drink fridge is what we're calling it because I'm trying to transition from beers to like energy drinks and waters and stuff. My drink fridge started to smell like brine and it still smells like brine. So I was like, I should probably get this out before it goes bad. And I did that. And that prime rib was just nice and oxidized, because H2O, there's oxygen in water. And what does oxygen do to red meat? It oxidizes it, right?
Oxidizes it.
I'm kind of smart. But anyways, I cleaned the outside and it was beautiful red on the inside and all that. But like I said, I was really scared, like, man, I wasted this piece of meat. So I cut it into like 4 steaks, took the bones off. And for the last 4 nights, we've been having ribeyes at the house. And I can't tell you, enough that I'm tired of red meat for a little while.
Are you so tired of steak?
My cast iron is so seasoned right now, like it's funny. And
it's so seasoned it's sliding off your stove. Just like wee.
Yeah.
It's so nonstick.
I heat it up and I have to clean it and then use it and then I heat it up and I don't have to add any oil or nothing because it's so well seasoned and I love it. Oh, it's great. But
did you ever think you would hear yourself say that you got tired of steak?
Yeah. I mean, I get in those patterns, and it's just what it is. I'll eat red meat for so many days in a week, and then I go like 2 weeks without eating any red meat.
Right.
But right now, I'm craving fish, mostly salmon. Craving some ground turkey or some chicken or something. That's just me. So yeah.
So, okay. So I heard you say ground turkey a couple of times, and I know that there's some varying opinions on this. Do you prefer ground turkey to ground chicken?
I could take them.
Does it depend on what you're using it for?
Yeah.
A lot of people will go like, ooh, ground turkey is gross, because a lot of times when you get ground turkey in a roll, it's more like a paste. Do you ever notice?
Yeah.
When you buy like the chub roll, do you buy yours in like the like the square meat container?
And it's funny because I'm not a big ground beef person. Like I'll do a burger and stuff, which is ground beef, but like I don't go out of my way to cook ground beef. Is that weird?
Yeah, no, I get that. I think one of the key things that everybody has to remember about ground turkey is like really to make it function more like ground chicken and ground beef, it's going to have a lot of liquid come out of it. You need to drain that off and like blot it off with a paper towel and really drain it and then cook it more to get kind of that like crispy, more firm, beefy bits type texture, right? I think that's what really turns people off. But with the prices right now, like beef is really high right now. So I think if somebody wanted to substitute turkey for their favorite taco recipe or their favorite chili, like it's just a matter of knowing how to handle it so that it tastes more meaty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the better texture.
True. I don't know. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I want to say that my new year started on my 40th birthday. So I'm not much for picking January 1st. I've always tried to have a resolution and never really stuck to it, but I think that turning 40 really put a lot of things in perspective. So I think we're gonna say that my new year starts on my birthday every year, and I'm gonna go from there.
That's cool.
So yeah, and so I think right now it's just about making all the making time for the things that give me joy and not giving time to the things that don't give me joy.
So then, are you doing like dry January?
No, I'm not doing dry January.
I know you did that last year.
I did. I've done it a couple of times. Last year it was more meaningful for me because I was drinking more on a really regular basis. But now I'm not. Now I treat drinking like a special occasion, and I treat meat like a garnish. So it's just a different season in my life. So
interesting. Very cool.
Different strokes. What about you? Did you make a New Year's resolution?
No. I mean, I'm just trying to get as healthy as I can before I turn 40 at the end of July,
Yeah.
So getting there. And I'm not really doing dry January. I'm just really not drinking right now just because like I don't
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, a glass of red wine sounds phenomenal. And I've had like we went to brunch the other day and I had a sip of my wife's espresso martini. All I had to drink was coffee, where everyone else is having drinks. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Even having like if my wife's having a glass of red wine in front of me, like I'll have a sip and I'm good. Like it's just one of those patterns, I guess, that I have where you just don't feel like doing it.
I ate like a really solid breakfast and a really solid lunch, and the weather kind of got nice today. I know I'm wrapped up like an Eskimo, but that's because I'm always cold. But it actually got to the 70s here today, and it'll be that cold next week. But I looked in the fridge before I grabbed this Fresca, and I was like, hey, there's a beer in here. There's a Kolsch in here that I really, really like. The thing is, though, is like I already essentially ate dinner, and if I drink a beer on top of it, I'm satiated now. I'll be miserably full, and I won't enjoy it.
Yeah.
So it needs to be the right time and the place.
Beer does not appeal to me right now. It may be like in the summertime if it's 100 degrees, like a nice cold Coors Light. I know I drink basic beer, but that would be good.
I don't want to hear a thing about white girl quesos, sir. you over there drinking water beer, but it's okay. It's all right.
I gotta hydrate somehow.
I see how. Yeah, from the faucet's cheaper. Coors, you might as well drink out of the water hose, man.
If I'm gonna eat basic, I might as well add pumpkin spice to my Coors Light. Is that a thing?
It could be a marketing. We could. It could totally be a thing.
White girl queso.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice Coors. What was the other one we were doing?
And chewy cookies.
Chewy cookies. Yeah. See? This is no longer a podcast. We are an entrepreneurial.
That is now the title of the episode, and for everybody playing along at home, they said the name of the thing in the thing. Steve, what inspired you to get a haircut? Was that part of a new year, new you?
Not at all. I have been wanting to get my hair cut for like the last 7 months, and my wife was holding me hostage where at night she would rub her fingers through my hair, and
she was holding you hostage. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's hypnotic, and not only that, you are a slave to the person that's doing it, because it's like if they tell you, "Hey, you're gonna go rob a bank," if you're rubbing your fingers through my hair, I'm gonna go rob that bank. And so, but in all seriousness, like I was just getting tired of it. Like I'd always just tie it back. I'd put my head up against like my headrest in my truck, and it just felt weird. I'd be
Yeah.
at the gym. I'd be on the bench press. Weird. Like I just got tired of it. Like it just got
Yeah.
to be too much.
It was a good thing while it lasted.
Like I said, I'm not a biker and I'm not in a heavy metal band, so that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
That's your story.
Along
You're
with all
sticking
the
to it.
other rambling that I just did.
Hey, um, speaking of, just taking a little off the top.
I
Hey,
see what you did
Steve.
there.
Steve, have you ever eaten the top of a strawberry?
No, I haven't.
Did you know it's completely edible?
I know it's edible, but I've just never thought of eating it.
So apparently, the top of a strawberry has a nutrient profile that's really similar to kale.
Do tell.
And as long as you wash properly, it's completely safe to eat.
Well, kale is an anti-inflammatory, and I, pushing 40, I'm starting to get that arthritis in my right hand. I'm gonna start eating strawberry greens.
You're going to start eating strawberry tops?
Yeah.
Have you ever had the tops of carrots?
I have. Very bitter. Not my thing.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of things out there that people assume are not edible, but they actually are. Most of the time, the top of a carrot. What about the stem on broccoli? Do you use them?
Not really.
No, never.
I know it's loaded with fiber and it's a good thing, but in my opinion, like I mean, I know I could probably make it taste good, but I don't know.
Yeah. You can, like, for everybody out there that doesn't know, if you're cooking broccoli and you cut all the florets off, you can actually just peel the stem with a vegetable peeler and dice it. It just tastes like broccoli, but it doesn't have any florets. Like, doesn't have any of the cruciferous part on it,
And again,
or the textural part on it. But yeah, it tastes just like broccoli. Huh?
Very good for you.
Yeah, super good. What about the leaves on cauliflower?
I mean, I know that would be edible too if it came off an edible vegetable, but I
Yeah.
just never thought about eating it.
Yeah. So not all leaves are. Rhubarb's a really great example.
Just about to say that.
It will kill you. What about the stickers on fruits, Steven?
The stickers on fruits?
Yeah. Have you ever accidentally left one on and you're like cutting a pepper and you're like, oh, oops.
You know what? I learned that the hard way one time. When I was in restaurants, I did that and my chef called me out on it. And ever since then, like that's the first thing I do before I even wash my peppers.
Now it's your hyper focus, right? Like you'll never make that mistake again.
And right now, I still have bell peppers growing in my garden.
Wow. Is that normal for where you live?
This time of year, no. Like we're about to start getting into like a colder spell, but
Yep.
like we'll carry them. I mean, we'll have them pretty much all year, but like around mid-January, we'll get a really hard freeze, and then everything dies off, and then it just grows back again.
Yeah. Well, they don't make the stickers to eat, but they have to be by law non-toxic, digestible, and made out of food grade paper, ink, and glue, so that if somebody accidentally ingests it, they won't die.
Yeah, I mean that's a good thing, I guess.
I actually didn't know that.
If you're eating stickers, you might just want to reevaluate your life. What are you doing?
What are you doing with your life?
Stickers?
Who hurt you? Was it big fruit? Seeds and shells. What kind of food shells do you think are edible?
I feel like this is a trick question, and I'm going to throw out a really random one. Coconut.
Coconut you cannot eat.
Oh, well. I thought you were going to be like, coconut you can eat. Okay, what's a shell that you can eat?
Believe it or not, you can eat shrimp tails.
Ugh, gross. Yeah, I know you can eat those, and that's disgusting.
Yeah. No, never. Have you ever eaten a shrimp head?
No, because it's the same thing. It's like, yeah, it's just not my thing.
So just shells and cheese then.
Shells and cheese.
Shells and cheese, baby. Most seeds in fruit, like watermelon or citrus, are completely edible. I feel like people know this. You don't want to eat citrus peel. Any idea why?
Because it's bitter.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't taste good, but I think taste is probably relative. It's the amount of acid. It could really damage your esophagus on the way down. It's a highly
See,
concentrated amount of acid.
you know what's crazy is I don't. Whenever I do have citrus, I don't eat the peels. However, with our valley lemons, which is like you called it,
A
very
cross
similar to
between a
Meyer lemons,
Meyer, and a
I
lemon.
will have a little bit of the skin and be fine. Like I won't be grossed out by it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
it's
they've got
thin.
like a thinner skin,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah,
Steve, do you like Baby Bell cheese?
it's good. Yeah,
Do you know that the wax covering is edible?
is it really?
Like nobody's going to, but you could if you wanted to.
So what you're saying is, if I really wanted to pretend to
Yeah,
be
if you just got
crazy
like,
at a party, just eat the whole thing.
yep.
Deal.
So what about weeds?
Um, I know. Let's see. Mint is a weed.
Sure.
Rosemary's a weed. Lavender. It's all weeds. You know,
Dandelions,
you can eat dandelions.
absolutely edible. Have you ever cooked with them?
I haven't actually.
Like very asparagus-like, I think, or like sorrel. And for
Yeah.
anybody that doesn't know, sorrel is tastes like parsley, but it's sour. It's almost in the name, sorrel.
Yeah.
Dandelion root tea, very popular. Dandelion greens, really, really popular, especially in restaurants that are like farm to table or that like using foraged ingredients, because
Yeah.
dandelions are a weed and you can find them everywhere. Obviously, you just want to pull them from places where they haven't been sprayed with pesticides or peed on by animal, a dog. What about clover? Have you ever cooked with them?
No.
Yeah, so clovers are edible. It's said that they taste like a really mild spinach. And nettles. Nettles are used to make tea a lot in indigenous populations. But yeah, weeds that are completely edible. I know that you know this one, cactus pads,
No.
nopales.
No pals.
No pals. Yeah, we're
No
doing
pal.
white girl shit tonight.
No
No
pal.
pals. Um, did you know that they're coming up with more edible packaging for food now than ever
I
before?
believe it.
Yeah,
It's
just
like, when you get the coffee and it says caution, hot. I can
what?
imagine, like, it's just like a someone's gonna eat the wrapper. Why
Oh,
would it make it edible?
well, according to this, it's really just to reduce waste. I don't think it's because they think somebody's going to eat the straw wrapper.
I do. That's how pessimistic I can be, and I can see people eating it like, "Oh, I didn't know you couldn't eat it. Oh, I'm gonna sue this company and be the next owner."
Have you seen that documentary about the lady that burned herself on the McDonald's coffee?
No, but I read the story.
Yeah, horribly uh disfigured, disabled. Yeah. She deserved to win. It's a really interesting story if nobody's ever read it, but it is absolutely insane how hot that coffee was. Just a few degrees under boiling. Crazy. No reason for it to be that hot. But they're creating things like, so you've seen the paper straws, right? The environmentally friendly paper straws.
Yeah.
They're starting to make straws out of candy. So I don't know if you've seen these. They're actually really popular on cruise ships. So they create straws for cocktails and they'll like coordinate the flavor to match. It'll be like a hard candy straw. So once you're done, you can
Yeah.
just eat it. You've seen the cookie straws, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that you can use for like cereal milk. There's also a new trend that's up and coming, like making the eating vessels or utensils completely edible, like coffee cups made out of biscuit dough. Bread bowls been around for a long time, but like making shot glasses out of edible things too. So, up and coming trend, sustainability.
Yeah. We're definitely going that direction. Farm to table, snout to tail, all that kind of stuff.
Oh
That
yeah,
sustainability, totally. Yeah,
yeah, buddy. What
makes
about
sense.
jellyfish? Would you ever eat one?
If I knew how to prepare it and not kill myself, yeah.
Yeah, they're becoming like a increasingly popular sustainable choice. They're low in fat and high in protein. I had no idea.
Interesting.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know yeah, I'd be up for it. Totally.
Have you ever
I'd be
eaten
up for it.
acorns, Steven?
I have. It's been a very, very very long time, but I've had them once or twice.
Mm.
I don't
Did
remember
you
what
like
year.
it?
I don't remember. That's how long ago it was, and uh, it was in my restaurant days. But man, I can't remember them to save my life. I
Mm.
remember like toasting them though. Damn, I don't remember what we did with them.
Do you eat peanut shells?
I don't
Isn't that weird? Apparently, a lot of people do, though.
really.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
Weird.
Yeah. Apparently, a ton of people eat the shells on peanuts.
I wonder
So,
why.
what would you do if I asked you to eat tree bark?
Uh, I've made teas out of them,
Okay. Like what?
like Palo Azul. I don't. It's like it makes a
Blue
really good tea.
stick.
Yeah, that's the only one that I know of. I know like
Mm.
cinnamon is basically a tree bark too, right?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's the only one that I can think of off the top of my head. Like I wouldn't go to a mesquite tree and peel off the bark and make a tea out of that. But
So, obviously, we get maple syrup, right, from
mhm,
the sap in the tree.
yeah,
The slippery elm and birch bark have a sweet or slightly syrupy flavor.
mhm,
Pine bark can be consumed. Um, apparently, there is some use for the bark that is deep frying, 1 to 2 minutes per side. Once you get past the first two hard layers, so they call this bark bacon. I kind of thought somebody was really messing with me, and I just kept clicking and reading and realized it was real. You could also cut strips of edible barks against the grain to make them more tender, not unlike a piece of meat, and boil them in soups or stews, which I think is extremely interesting. So, slippery elm, willow, maple, poplar, birch, and pine. So, but you want to avoid tree species called the ponderosa, extremely poisonous.
hmm. I
So,
mean, don't get me wrong. I don't go out of my way to go forage and hunt, so I think I should be fine.
would you ever forage for any part of a meal if you didn't have to? Just for
I
like
didn't have
fun?
to. I mean, if I'd have to go with someone who knows what the hell they're doing, you know?
Yeah, sure. Do you think that would be a fun time? Like, would you seek that out? I think it's an interesting part of kind of like food tourism.
Yeah, totally. I'd check it out. I'd be about it. I
Yeah.
wouldn't go out of my way to do it though. But if I was on a vacation or something and that happened to be something to do, I'd be about it.
Would you eat a snail you found in your yard?
No,
What if you found a dozen?
no.
No?
I would eat a bird that I shot in my backyard.
Okay.
Done that
Really?
before. Yeah,
What kind of bird?
dove.
Oh, okay.
They sit on. They like to get on my power lines right in my backyard, and so with the BB gun, sometimes you just gotta, you know, population control.
I guess that's true.
And I mean, but you also have to remember, even though I won't go foraging, I did grow up kind of feral. So there's all you got to do is just breast them and wrap them up with bacon, and you got an excellent meal right there.
I thought you meant like that you shot like a grackle or like a pigeon, like a backyard, like a regular bird, like a
I
bird that you usually don't eat.
No, the only birds I have are like sparrows, and I haven't. Those are hard to kill with the BB gun with a single BB. But like dove, when they're
Mm,
sitting on the power lines, you get a lot of practice with those.
okay,
So
I'll take your
yeah,
word for it. I'm just not willing to work that hard. Um,
it's really not that hard. You just, like I said, you just get them and you breast them, and it's very
yeah.
quick. Just make sure that you don't get caught. That's all I can say.
Received and understood.
Putting
Um,
it out there on in
just put it out there in the
podcast
universe.
land.
Hey, I like it. I don't hate it. Watermelon rind. Have we talked about this? Have you ever eaten them pickled?
People pickle watermelon rind, and you
People
can eat
pickle.
them. People pickle, yeah.
Do you
I've
like
had
it?
water. I'm not a big fan of them, but yeah,
Really? I think
they're
it's
not
really
bad.
close to green tomato.
I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's not my thing.
Um,
I'm just always afraid. Like I remember growing up that if you ate like the white part of the watermelon, it would make you sick to your stomach.
mm,
And I've I don't know. That's always just been one of those things on my mind. Weird, but yes, it's true.
do you like radishes, Steven?
Love radishes. They're
Have you
good.
ever eaten the tops of those?
I have, yeah,
Yeah. Did you like it?
yeah, totally good. Beets, the
I,
same thing.
yeah, I like beet tops. I think they're very much kind of like a collard green. Like they've got a
Yeah,
little bit of that like spicy bitter.
yeah.
Have you ever eaten sweet potato vine or leaves?
No,
Yeah. Have you ever grown sweet potatoes before? They're super easy.
they're easy to do, but I've never grown them.
Yeah. What about basil flowers? Have you ever do you grow any herbs in your
Yeah,
garden?
I got basil right now. I got rosemary. Those are the two I have. Oh, and
Did
mint,
you
chocolate mint.
did you know you could eat the flowers after it goes to seed?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you like doing that?
no,
No.
no. I don't eat a lot of basil for some reason. Ironically, I have so much basil that it's just there.
Do you grow parsley currently?
Not right now. I'm not growing it at the moment, but I've grown it.
It produces a tiny little root. A little root veggie. No saying.
Swiss chard does that too.
Yeah. What
I've
about pea shoots?
I've had I've had pea shoots, but I haven't had like all the roots that grows from all that. No.
What about the tops of celery? Do you use the leaves?
Celery disgusts me if it's raw. So if I were to cook those leaves down with some mirepoix, I would do it.
Mm. I
Yeah,
only
celery's
like raw
good
celery
for
with
you though,
pimento
man.
cheese or peanut
Huh?
butter. I only like
Yeah.
celery with pimento cheese or peanut butter.
I heard blue cheese. I was about to say that sounds interesting. I'd be about that.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh,
Nope.
yeah. But yeah, celery is just so good for you. Like it hydrates you so well. And
It's
I don't
just
know.
watery hair with cellulose. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
I love celery. I love the flavor. I like celery seed. I like celery salt. I always use the leaves.
I do like
I
celery salt. I will
I
say that.
love I love like sautéing up the leaves. I think most people throw them out.
Uh-huh.
Um,
But ironically, if my wife gets like a bunch of celery, I will plant the base and then get more celery from that.
mhm.
Throw it in the garden.
That's
That's super easy.
that's a good one. All right, here's
Mhm.
the $1 million question. Do you eat the entire apple?
No,
Do you know that you can?
I thought there was arsenic in the seeds.
So you would have to
Biscuits.
ingest probably like 300 um, seeds to get, I think it's cyanide. Hold, please. But yeah,
Yeah, I know
you
you
would.
have to eat a lot, but I know you can eat all of it. I just don't. I don't know.
So 1 gram of apple seeds contains about zero point 0.6 milligrams of cyanide, and the lethal dose starts at over 50 milligrams. So you would need 100 to 200 seeds to start putting yourself at risk. But mostly your stomach acid might take care of like you might feel sick to your stomach, but not die.
Yeah,
So yeah.
interesting.
It's an interesting theory that says we've all been lied to and there's really no apple core. It's just the other quarter of the apple that nobody eats.
Hmm.
I'm like, I can dig it.
I
So
do have some apples in my fridge though, and I think what I'm gonna
what
do.
kind of apples?
I don't even know. Like, we just got them in a gift basket, and my like it was like cheese, pears, and apples, and I don't even know what kind of apples. I haven't paid attention, but I think what we're gonna do tomorrow is we're gonna half them. We're gonna take that core out, then we're gonna top them with like uh oats, brown sugar, some butter, kind of like a streusel, and bake
Mm-hmm.
that stuff off. So then we'll put that with some ice cream. So much for your new
Yes.
me being healthy. Yeah.
There's nothing unhealthy about ice cream. There's protein in it. It's
Well,
dairy.
what if I use the protein oatmeal packets? That would count.
It might be really weird though. It just does have like casein protein powder in it. So I don't just be aware if you don't combine it with butter, it might just taste a little funky. But oats have protein on their own, like regular old oats,
Yep.
and a good source of fiber.
And then they make protein ice cream now, so
Ugh. I
I've
stand by my original assertion. Not every dessert needs protein.
I've had a protein
doesn't.
popsicle, and it's not good, but it's
Why?
not bad.
Yeah, see, that's what like it's not good. That's like when somebody tells me to watch a TV show and they're like, "You just have to get past the first 3." I'm not interested. It needs to be good from the jump, or I'm
After
not
the
in.
4th season,
Yeah, I
where
can't. I can't do
each
it.
season has like 40 episodes.
I can't.
That's when it finally gets good.
I can't do it.
Yeah. I don't know. That's the idea, anyways. New year, new healthy me ish. I don't know. I've been craving a lot of like fruits and stuff like that. So
Like what kind of fruit?
berries, raspberries, blueberries, navel oranges,
Mm.
beets. I've been eating
Mm.
a good amount of beets lately, and
What are you doing with them?
just roasting them, olive oil, salt, and pepper. I just let my wife do it because she's like the master at making like the perfect roasted beet. And
Really?
oh yeah, it's a lot more calorie dense because she throws so much oil in there, but then she throws a lot of salt and a lot of pepper. Oh, so good.
My
And then
favorite thing to do with roasted beets is eat them with horseradish cream.
I don't think I've ever had that. That
Just
sounds
like prime rib, because it's so meaty on its own. Like
yeah.
it's not a meaty texture, but it's so earthy, like umami, that sour cream and horseradish really sets it off. It's really
Yeah.
tasty.
Might have to try that now. That sounds pretty interesting.
Steve, what are you cooking this week? Are you eating anything that you previously thought was inedible?
No, but
Dang.
I will buy more beets. I will eat greens. That counts for something.
No special content on the way? No new recipes?
You will not see me eating peanut shells.
No peanut
You will
shells?
not see me eating celery leaves. You
Okay.
just won't.
No backyard snails, no celery leaves, no peanut shells. Got it.
And no backyard mushrooms either.
No baby bell wax?
No.
Okay. I thought it was worth a
I
shot.
gotta go to a party. I gotta go to a party to do that. Y'all want to see a trick? And then eat the
You-
whole thing.
That's not how you do that. To like terrorize people.
Right? Everyone's gonna be like, then you're gonna be the guy that eats wax. Hey guys, check out this guy. He likes to eat wax.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you just tell everyone, I don't even taste any cheese. All I taste is wax.
It just prepares your digestive tract. Everything else slides out real easy after that.
Yeah. What about you? Cooking anything interesting?
You're just laying the groundwork. I bought more pierogies. I plan on eating them with like caramelized onion sour cream out of the air fryer. And this weekend, I think that I am going to do another round of wings. And I made homemade sweet potato fries to put in the freezer.
Yum.
So like I cut the sweet potato fries, boiled them for 10 minutes, shocked them in ice water, laid them flat in a Ziploc bag. Now I have 3 or 4 servings of sweet fries whenever I want, straight into the air fryer. I might do one batch with cinnamon sugar, and the other batch is going to be the Finch barbecue all-purpose rub.
Yes.
Really tasty. Super tasty.
Nice.
I'm very excited. There's also chili. Chili's coming. Chili Frito pie is coming very soon. I'm definitely in the mood. So, yep.
Nice.
Yes. Yes. And you're gonna lay off red meat for a while?
I can't promise, but I will.
You're all staked out.
For now.
The stakes are too
for
high.
A day or two, then I'll go back to it. Yeah.
For about a day or two. Did you do anything special with the steaks? Like how did you had a 4-bone ribeye loin, right?
Just seasoning,
butter.
Cook it on the cast iron. Not even butter.
Was it prime?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, you just take the bones out, steak
Do you think that in a blind taste test you could tell the difference between a prime and a choice? Cooked the same way.
I'd have to practice it a little bit, and so I can get like my textures down and and flavors and stuff like that. But I couldn't. Maybe if I was like you know really really trained on it, I could. But no, I can't. I'm not that good.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
Ironically, I have a video of me cooking select, choice, and prime steaks all side by side and trying them side by side, and
Yeah.
none of them sucked. They were all good,
Yeah.
even the
I
select.
if you know how to season it and cook it for the correct amount of time, I mean, it's kind of the joy of being a chef, right? If you even you can take the most lackluster, low rent ingredient and turn it into something magic.
Yeah, true.
I'm just saying. I took a little bit of that was another amazing thing that I ate. I've been eating. I took a little bit of leftover garden dip, right? The kind of French oniony dill ranch-esque dip that you might find in the middle of a veggie tray. I had it left over from a veggie tray, and I whipped that dip into eggs with
I've done
just a
something
little bit
similar,
of
right?
mayonnaise and a little water to stretch it out. So 6 eggs, whipped everything together, little garlic powder, salt and pepper, baked it in a Pyrex, and cut these really amazing creamy scrambled egg, dill, and onion scrambled egg, squares out, and made like really ridiculous breakfast sandwiches with it. Well,
Nice.
mayonnaise on one side, little ketchup on the other, super duper crispy bacon, piece of American cheese. Yeah, delicious. Other
That
people
sounds
might
good.
just take leftover dip and go like in the trash with it, which is sad. So
Yeah.
it's not to say I'm a genius. It's just like we got to get back to how it used to be. You got to use up every little thing in your fridge.
Yeah. No,
It's
I
just where
agree.
we're. It's just where we're at. You got to make every dollar stretch.
Yeah.
You know, I could have I could have gone to the store and bought more chips to eat it with, and then I would have run out of dip for the amount of chips. So I just decided to get creative. So now I have 6 breakfast sandwiches, and I can put one in the microwave for 90 seconds and house it on the way to
Voila.
work. That's it.
Magic.
I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Good question.
What are you gonna do? Eat a dank
Eat it.
breakfast sandwich every day. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh no, how horrible. No, don't
Oh
eat.
no, don't eat amazing breakfast sandwiches. No.
No,
Yeah.
what is that?
Oh my god, I can't wait to make chili. I'm so excited. It's gonna get colder again. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I'm so
I don't know
excited.
about you. I'm ready for the springtime.
I am not ready for the great pollinating that's going to take place in the Carolinas, but I am ready to be warm again. So you take the good, you take the bad, I guess. So
Yeah.
half a horse, as they say in the South.
One bite at a time.
One bite at a time. When in Rome, we'll just keep saying random things.
Bless your heart.
Stephen, when did you eat your last steak? Yesterday?
Today. Right before we started recording.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could eat steak 4 days in a row.
Saturday goes bad. Spent money on it. Better
You would freeze it?
The cryovac machine that I have isn't the best. So every now and then you get like with 99% of like things I cryovac, their air gets in and it just gets freezer burnt. Or if I sous vide something, water gets in the bag. It pisses me off. I just need a new one.
Oh no.
I didn't do it. I was like,
You need a new sealer, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't eat the same thing for 3 days and then freeze a 4th portion. I would have to, like, the last steak, I would have to repurpose. Like, I would have to cut it into steak tips and then probably use it with, like, broccoli and gochujang. Like,
But it's like, I could probably have pizza 4 days in a row, but not 4 times in a day,
yeah, I see what you're saying. For
So,
sure.
That's all it was.
Well, Steve, man, thank you for blessing us with your new haircut and your fresh fade. The new year, new Steve.
It's the new Jam Brady.
It's the new Jam Brady. Steve, have a wonderful wonderful week and a great night. A wonderful week. A wonderful what? Have a wonderful week and a great night. And I can't wait to see what
And
you're
a
going to cook
wonderful white
next.
girl queso.
A wonderful white girl queso and a good chewy cookie.
Yeah.
And also with you. Bye.
Bye.